He actually said Willie. Cool
I like how we reached that point.
Whoa!
We live?
We've been live.
Oh wait, can we hear?
Making sure. Yeah.
Can we hear?
Can you?
Like
Dude,
this
that's the
video.
microphone.
You can.
Hello! Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we're here.
Anyway, hello guys, welcome to Custom Clips. My name is Mark.
I'm Steven.
I'm JJ.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Tanner.
And we are back on the ship with the rest of the crew. While if you didn't see Tanner's adventure last time, please go check that out because that was great.
I fucked a shark.
I can't believe he was gonna say he was like,
Oh wait, we turned the microphone off so people didn't know that. Oops.
We've tried that before. Do you want to check the video afterwards?
Yeah, well, we did. I did.
No,
I, did check.
I can fix it now.
No, actually,
I can continually do that.
Yeah, he can actually. Yeah.
I'm saying last time we tried that, we tried to cut it out. There's that one scene for Mass Effect. Steven knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it happens.
Are you talking about
That
the booby
soft-
scene?
Yeah, soft core moment.
Yeah, that's my
I can
favorite.
completely
Yeah, he goes hockey.
change all that down.
Anyway, we're back. Like,
I cut
Tanner's
the
not here
penis
yet.
with the character earlier.
He's not here yet, so Tanner's gonna be commenting like they were last time for him.
Then I walked out rudely.
Oh, you baby. Sorry. Anyway, last we left off, we were sailing towards the island, and you guys see. Actually, everybody roll for perception checks real quick.
Oh crap.
Me
Not
included.
you. No.
20. I got
You can too if you want to, but
Oh.
we have 20.
Boy.
He did. He
Yes,
did.
I did.
Wait, that ain't even a D20.
I
He
got
did hit a
14.
20.
What's your perception? What wisdom modifier?
Ah, did Steve.
It's 14.
14, 20.
What's the modifier?
Tell him. Tell him.
I mean, it's not like it's
20.
gonna matter. I got 20.
Sorry.
See, the only thing I don't like about this dice is it the edges are so rounded that it just kind of rolls.
Yeah, dude. That's what.
I know, it just kind of throws me off. Because like even on these these are okay. They just kind of bounce, and go.
Well, the ones Tanner or
Brandon
not Tanner, Brandon has
shit.
are kind of
Okay,
rounded. Too.
so
I got 4 and 12.
the 4 and 12.
He got 4. He got 12.
Brock's at 12.
That's what it's for.
Yeah. So
Jumanji.
Zeed and Sullivan can see that storm clouds are beginning to form about all around the island and then somewhat off the island.
Just gonna point out, I got a +5 in perception, anyways.
Yeah, you saw.
Being a bird.
You actually could see far enough that it looks like that. Actually, also roll a nature check as well. That you could see far enough. Roll a nature check as well.
9.
9 plus anything.
No, that's a 6, bro. That's a 6. Dots right here.
Oh
There's
man.
9.
Oh.
You don't see shit.
So you
That's
add
okay.
you add anything to
No,
it?
I don't have any in nature.
You thought you know there's something odd so far about the storms, but you can't really place what's odd about it.
Hey Brandon, did you watch the last video?
Oh.
You need to, because it tells you how big my dwarven.
I still didn't roll for that.
I think you were there for that though.
No,
It's a D12.
He'd left
I
shortly
led to that
before.
point.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
just
You
saying.
didn't roll for it though.
Let's just say that
You
if I
also-
ever lose
you-
my battle axe,
Sullivan
I can
also-
use it as a
Oh,
weapon.
you also get a bonus
Wait,
too,
no.
don't you? Because it's still
Yeah.
3:30 in the morning.
Because I rolled for mine
It says
too.
+2.
Okay, so you got
And mine was like 12 or
D12.
13.
Roll D12 twice. It should be the bigger one, I think. This,
I wrote it down.
this bigger one.
If I wrote it down, that would be super funny.
What are we
I
doing?
wrote mine down.
For now, you're noticing the storm, and at this point, Braun goes, "Hey, so can anyone tell me what the storm looks like? I am woozy as fuck."
Me neither.
So I rolled twice.
Yeah, roll twice for each person.
7. More for him.
Yeah.
And 6.
Not bad, not bad. Just like, you're a shower. Yeah, you're not really a grower. It's okay. You're an
I
average
am.
shower. Yeah, he could swing his around. Anyway, sorry.
You seen that video where it's like,
What was that JJ did the last time? He
yeah.
just-
that was me.
Make sure to write down Brox's. The lower one's Brox's, the higher one is right.
Wait, did I write that down?
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
am good with
totally
my
wrote it
fingers.
Yep, there you
Well,
go.
you're gonna have to be with something that little.
I feel like I should have
Plus, that's why I have a tail.
Wait, so am I going to have to do that again?
I don't need
I
a
don't
12.
know.
I think
Yeah.
I'm
Yours was like an 11 as the highest one, I
It was
thought.
like 12.
No, it was 11.
Nah.
No, dude, it was
Me
11.
and
I don't remember, so we're just going to do it again.
On the other side of the
because
leg.
I don't remember.
Okay. Well,
Mine was like
whatever you
7
get this
and
time,
9.
you're gonna have to stick with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right?
fine. I didn't write it down last time. That's why I don't
Well, that's
remember.
that's why you failed at it.
5,
No, dude, it's a D12.
12.
A D12.
Looks like this.
Which one? Oh,
It's really like.
I was about to roll a 20.
You wish.
That's
I mean, heck, if
Ten?
he's able to roll a d20, you got a 20, be like,
shoot.
I'm an elephant.
So
Hey, I got a 9
flaccid,
and 12. I
10
need to
red.
update mine. I had
What?
surgery apparently.
No, you did not. No, you did not. Keep it. You wrote it down. I read it.
That broke. That's what
Anyway,
it would be if it was that big.
Braun is just like as you two look over at Braun, you can still see he's really covered in blood, and he seems really woozy. To the point like he's just like
flesh wound.
he's like. Also, when you're looking at him, you can still see that the hollowed out eye is still there, and his face is that scratches across, and he's like,
Wow.
Zeed, hey buddy, hey, so what's up with the clouds?
Not sure. I could see, but I couldn't really tell.
Graham, my character's fingers are like,
What, do they look bad? Do we need to pull over?
You're in a fucking boat. Where the hell are you pulling over to?
Do I need to drop the anchor? I can drop the anchor. Wait, hold on. 10 minutes.
We are
12.
not that close to land.
are
So I
you rolling
suggest
king
that
size
you don't
too?
For Braun.
drop the anchor.
10 and a 2.
Is that my
That's a drastic difference.
He is a grower.
1 second and then BAM!
Hey, Graham, his is 8 and a 4.
Yeah, but Graham's a freaking giant.
Yeah.
That's like Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
You think Shaquille's like, or
Yeah.
you think he's like, but even if he does have like a huge wing, like he's still 7 foot tall. It's gonna look weird.
So Braun's like,
We didn't
so
even get on the
so
dick checks.
he's also happens to be holding a drink. He's drinking and driving at this moment. So he's like, so do I need to drop the anchor?
How
No,
no,
no.
seeing as we are not close enough to the land, I would advise you not drop the anchor.
Well, isn't that storm clouds?
Fuck the storm
The
clouds.
storm clouds are over the island. We have to get to the island.
But we're not quite there yet. So.
Oh,
Do I need to take
I want to
over
roll Arcana
driving?
check.
you can.
Shh, just drink.
As he's
Peer
like,
pressure.
as he's like, I don't know why,
10
but Tywin's for
plus
some reason telling me to
2.
drink.
Wait, 10 plus 4.
For your Arcana check for.
Could be me.
On the storm.
My dwarf friend would tell me to drink right now.
You can't exactly
I feel
place
like
it,
you
but
would
there's
say that.
definitely something slightly magical about it.
Ooh.
I don't think there's any avoiding it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we gonna get
We're
it.
just gonna have to go into it.
There's
Get
something
it?
magical about it. There's
About what,
no-
the cloud?
Yeah, there's
Can I have
no
some of your
avoiding
D20?
it.
Sorry.
Mark, do you need a D20?
I do actually, please.
I know his brain saw it.
Braun.
Wrong.
No,
Get the blue
Braun at this point goes. He looks down his hand. And he's like, that's a lot of blood, and he passes out.
Well, that sucks.
For fuck's sake. Okay.
Somebody better start driving that boat.
Aren't you a pirate?
I'm on an
He's
island.
not there, though.
He ain't
Sorry.
there yet.
I'm chilling with
It's
my
gonna have to be
bitches.
one of us.
Shark bitches.
I
No,
guess I
shark
can do
no
it.
mo.
No mo.
No mo. You know what I'm saying? You know
At
what
this
I'm
point,
saying?
Staggy walks up and is like, shouldn't we rest?
Might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm about to
Tired.
drop the fucking boat.
We should probably just drop the anchor anyway.
Tired.
Does anyone know how to
Braun!
Does anyone know?
Drop the anchor.
At this point, you hear Bug go, yes, proceed, I'll do it.
At this moment, Graham comes over, picks him up, his pretty much limp body off the ground. Says, "Which one is the anchor?"
He goes, he's like, no, Daddy, I don't want to go to school. He's like, oh, anchor's over there. He points over to like the starboard side of the ship.
Then Graham carefully sits him down, goes over to the lever,
He goes,
and pulls it.
He goes, thank you, undead man. Oh yeah, so
That's Baracus.
so are you who's dropping the anchor?
That's my
You
tail.
dropping it?
Yeah, I
Drop it.
dropped the anchor. Grim did.
Roll a
Cool.
d20.
Now we
real
can all go to sleep. While
Oh.
Tanner's still.
While the storm is.
quick. Oh, you're good. You're good. If you would roll to low, I would have had you break the anchor.
Oh,
Mm.
so basically going.
Yeah, but also your character's kind of strong, so I was gonna make you. Actually,
Oh,
Brandon,
we're like,
roll a d20 DC 17.
Who?
Brandon. Zed, sorry.
What?
I got 3.
You immediately feel burning hot and you collapse onto the ground. Grim, also roll a d20 DC 16. You suddenly feel something inside you strain very hard.
You're about to
Don't-
shit yourself.
You don't collapse, but you begin to stumble for a moment, but catch yourself enough time, and you're like, and you feel like you're about to show a sign of weakness, but you definitely don't want
if I
to.
crapped my pants, I'm taking out more or something.
Oh god,
Throw the
no,
Braun.
you're not
Like a
crapping your pants.
monkey.
You just feel kind of almost like your body just almost completely gave out for a moment.
Wow.
So it's the first time in a long time you felt fatigue,
Yeah.
and it hurt.
Wow.
Okay, that's so. Is everybody gonna be doing a long rest? So Sarah's like,
Sure.
long rest. Sorry, rest.
Probably a good idea.
And then oh sorry, and Aaron would say, "Does your
Brandon can't help it. He-
says, and Aaron he's like going, he's there yelling at all the other ones. They're all looking at him like this, going like,
What the fuck is this dude talking about?
So he's flat out passed out.
he is passed out hard.
He's sleeping like a baby.
you.
You were
Not like
burnt.
my baby because he don't sleep, but like a perfect world, somebody's baby that falls asleep at night.
Dude, no babies fall asleep at night.
Mine does.
My nephews do.
She
Mine
wakes
slept
up at
through the
about 3
night
o'clock
when he-
every morning to eat and then goes back to bed.
Mine slept through the night when he was a month old, and then now I'm regretting it because
Now, not so much.
yeah.
So at this point, everybody's finding themselves some sort of. Is everybody gonna look for rooms or?
Yeah,
just,
I'm definitely gonna look for a room.
I'm
just
passed
fucking-
out. I'm on the deck.
so you're just sleeping on the deck.
I'm
at this,
there.
At this point, Stabby walks. One of the Kinku walks over and is looking at you for a moment, and then it takes like a cloth and rolls it up and places your head underneath it, and then,
That's a
pulls
good little birdie.
and then pulls a blanket out for a moment, and then he bows to you, and then he walks away.
He gonna suck your old dick. Your little birdie dick.
Graham just takes a pouch, lays
Pin
his hand
hard.
on the ground.
So you just crash on the deck.
Yeah. And then Baracus, being the smart one, takes out his bedroll out of his pack, rolls it
Well,
out.
there's rooms and stuff in the ship. You just not gonna bother looking for them.
He can, sure.
I mean, okay.
Why not?
So are you gonna roll perception check real quick? You,
Oh, am I
you and
supposed to
Steven,
do
yeah.
that too?
Just in
I was
case.
about to say because I
No.
don't know if everything
Mine was a 9 too.
dead down below.
Well, most of the Kinku had run down below, and they
Oh,
were
okay.
checking everything.
Okay,
So nothing. All the Kinku are back. So
that's fine.
So what'd you get?
I was just
Sorry,
Mine was also a 9.
yours also 9.
double nines.
Roll off.
Nah, 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 nah.
19.
4.
Wow.
In Solvin
Do I
is
get the
kind of
captain's quarters?
Wow.
Solvin for a minute is like it's kind of stumbling because of kind of the you've kind of overexerted yourself quite a bit from the fighting from last in the graveyard, and you look over and you see a room kind of tucked off to itself. It almost looks like a secret wall, so you just make your way over to it.
Of course, you find the secret room on the ship.
You happen to see a room with looks like not golden embroidery but silver embroidery, and it you happen to see what looks like logbooks. So first we'll get to your room in a minute. When you get into the room,
First, we'll get to your room in a minute.
Sorry.
You got a pile of hay to lay on.
Sorry. Brock is looking around. He sees a silk bed, and he's like, it's about a queen size bed, and there's different charts and stuff, and there's a couple and there's a couple of scrolls. As you go to open one, you see a naked woman, and you immediately close it back up. you stuff it.
I'm gonna put that in my pouch.
You stuff that in your pouch, and you're just like, I like this room.
He's putting it on his.
Yeah.
So put
Naked lady scroll.
So put
check.
So put
Play Scroll magazine.
Put sorry. Okay, for you, Solvin, when you walk into the room, you notice that the room is not as nice as say Brock's is, but you do notice a little bit of you notice that the sheets aren't exactly silk, but there seems to be well, I'll roll one more perception check as you're in the room now.
Roll it.
I'm good.
Roll it. 21.
What is it?
18.
18? Okay, good. You notice You notice different things that are like pinned onto the wall of like daggers and stuff, like named wanted posters. Actually, one of the wanted posters is actually your face. You see a crude drawing of a dwarf with a big red beard.
Wonder who that could be.
You also see one. You also see one where it looks like a devil, and you see a bird.
That damn bird.
And then you see a couple of bows leaning up against the walls. Of the
Take them all.
so-
Take them all. You need bows. You're good with archery.
And you notice, and then you notice a scroll on you notice a rolled up scroll on the bed. Do you open it or do you leave it alone?
Sure.
Grab it.
You have to
throw
roll for
Oh,
that.
okay.
Okay. As you open it up, you read as states.
Wow, man.
Sir, I am happy to state that we welcome you aboard our vessel, and that we hope that you enjoy your journey, and that as your contract will be fulfilled, and that we were able to get our money afterwards. With our deepest regards, Captain Zarenhort. And at the top of the page, you
I didn't know
see.
you
Did you say Xehanort?
I did. I couldn't think of a name, so I call him Xehanort.
I'm playing Kingdom Hearts.
I have.
I
Sorry.
love it.
Xehanort.
Speaking, fourth wall break, completely off topic.
You're fine.
Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 for the low price of $22.
I got
at
'em.
GameStop.
I got 'em.
Amazing.
I did too.
got
I'm
'em.
not even gonna lie.
I've had them for a while.
Yeah, I'm
One's
going
a
to
got
get
for my
Crash
birthday.
Bandicoot and Spyro.
Yeah, no,
Both
that's
Red
trilogies.
Spyro one.
I want to get the Spyro one more than Crash
So-
Bandicoot.
Same here.
Sullivan,
I'm
as
a
you
real
look
dragon.
as you look at the top of the scroll, you see it says R Frost
Oh,
on the very top.
Oh.
Rolling that stupid motherfucker.
Now, we don't know that. Could be somebody else, last name Frost.
Oh, like Richard Frost.
There's also longbows and stuff around the
That one's pretty obvious. I'm gonna grab one of
It was a
those.
joke.
Remember Barack
Okay,
Obama recently.
Go ahead. Roll a investigation check. Sorry, roll a history check. Sorry.
He's a vampire, not a detective.
I'm a vampire detective.
Actually, if there's blood in the
15.
room, he could
Whatever.
taste the blood.
Plus whatever.
As you
Like,
examine
yeah.
the bow, you notice it to be a very, very well crafted longbow, and from what you know about bows, it seems to have actually been enhanced with a possible. It's able to have a basically the name is termed. It has a +1 to all damage.
Has a thicker string.
Yeah, it's a thicker string.
There you go. Reinforced string. Reinforced.
That's what I put it.
And roll
arms.
one more time for a perception check.
Take
Or-
that bitch with you. Steal it. You are a dark elf. No one will ever notice.
I'll notice.
16.
16. You also notice a quiver that seems to not look like a typical quiver. It's dark and it's a little more square. Then it's not rounded, but it's more squared off. And you kind of recognize it that Roland had one earlier. Do you take it or do you leave it?
I'm gonna take
I
that
guess I'll
bitch.
take it.
You better. You be like
For
Yondu.
now, you don't know what it is, but you just took a quiver. So just write down mystery quiver for now, and we'll get to that.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Mary Poppins cool.
Yeah, Yondu. He was cool. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Anyway.
Sorry.
I love
Um,
Such
Yondu.
a good movie.
I'm gonna get to meet him this summer.
Cool.
Jealous.
So at this moment, everybody's wandering, is getting in their beds or in whatever makeshift beds you're making,
Yeah.
and just just kind of curling up and going to sleep. Sullivan is having a little harder time to go to sleep, but he's still slowly drifting off sleep. Grim is immediately out. He's
JJ found porn, and I found a bow.
I mean,
I got the better end of the deal.
Well, it depends on
I don't
how you
know,
look at
man.
it.
I mean, that
You got
was
big.
really nice.
Granted, the only risk I have is carpal tunnel, but
Man, they heard this much since the
Um,
first episode of Baywatch.
Grim already been gone for a week.
oh, sorry.
I love Larry the
Everybody,
Cable Guy.
roll a d20 real quick,
Me
and we'll
included?
see who goes. Not you. Sorry, everybody with Tam.
Not you.
Not you.
20. Grim.
Damn.
3.
16.
I got a 904.
9. Brockus.
Okay.
Second.
Sorry. Let me write
No,
this down
I'm
real
second. I
quick.
got a 904.
Dang it.
So,
Oh
so
man,
Grim
how do
20,
you always roll so high?
Zed 16. Who got the 9?
Brockus.
Brockus.
Throw this
9.
to the side.
And then Sullivan got a 3.
Right where I wanted it.
Did you get a 3?
I can't believe I got a 20.
Tanner got a 9400.
I got his 22,371.
You go first always.
Okay, so
He
I
usually
just
does anyway.
I was gonna say I normally do.
so anyway, in the
Surprised you guys haven't felt my weighted dice yet.
as Grim goes to sleep, he notices he's floated down into a dark into basically just pitch blackness, and as he's rising up, you're looking down at your hands, and you notice that they don't feel the same. They like
Why is your
use
fingers pink?
from the
Cupcake.
cupcake earlier.
Ah.
So like, usually your hands feel like a very like tight and wound, and like, God dang it, you guys.
I'm getting in character. I'm sorry.
Brandon was looking at his hands like, do I even have hands?
What am I supposed to do with
You
these?
do remember because you have talons, remember? Talon fingers.
So I probably look more
For a
like
second,
this.
it
For a
didn't
second,
dawn
I was
on me. I
thinking
was
like, I
You're,
had,
you're doing
it
like
was just
this.
wings, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with these? Like, they feel different.
Sorry. At this moment, Grim
When I get
is,
into an automatic, what do I do with my hands?
Sorry. So Grim is looking at his hands, and they don't feel as strong as they used to. They're sort of you hear a voice in the darkness, and you hear Grim, stand.
Hey, stand up, little guy.
Yes, I stand.
So as you stand, you notice two areas of the darkness light up, just one opposite end of the other.
Well, that's not suspicious.
And one end of the darkness, you see a deep red. You see a deep red color, and it just keeps getting brighter and brighter as the seconds are ticking by. And on the other end, you see what seems to be a woman holding a small girl baby.
It's not mine. Is it mine?
No.
Okay.
Could be.
It's a possibility.
She looks to be a Goliath,
Oh, it's your mama.
Are you sure?
a girl baby.
It's your sister.
Grim had a family.
You had a sister.
Which one do you head towards?
The baby.
As you get closer, you
Need it.
as you get closer, you hear the voice go, not so fast now. There's things you have to understand.
So just walk really slow.
He goes. At this point, you see a figure. You see a figure that's dripping with blood appear, and it's just kind of doing a cycle around the glass. And he's basically
Oh, let me finish this for you.
he's sitting there with the thing of blood for a second.
can't.
And you notice the blood is black.
I can't drink the apple.
It's really almost it's a dark red, but it's
Kinda
just,
strong.
he's just like you know
It
what
is.
blood this is, Grim.
Smells good though.
Are there anything
Do you know
on
what
those?
blood
Or
this
are they
is,
just like
Grim?
pucks?
Yeah, they have a print on
It's
it.
yours.
What are they?
The whiskey
It's almost
rocks.
black,
What do they say though?
but we
It's
haven't
like
met.
hockey pucks.
I'm Ball. You may have met my cohort, Stabby. He's been doing all right.
He's dead.
He goes, oh, Tyrant's still dreaming. Well, let's just hope Greta doesn't work him over too hard.
Oh no, she's gonna work me over just right.
Yes, the Fey woman. Remember the one that went and swelled him
Grim
off?
wasn't there.
Oh, yo, you weren't. I get mixed up who is who. It's
Recap: I gave a little naked fish lady some silk, and then she took me away to be her bitch.
I'm assuming Grim didn't hear that.
no, he didn't hear any of that.
Recap over.
Recap over.
Sorry, that's when he goes. Let me explain why you were here.
Do we have any
I'm
viewers?
here because you're dying. Now, I won't go into the full details of how you're dying. That's far too long, and there's no way that there's sleep that lasts long enough. So,
Necromancer not giving me life.
yeah, Grim's a smart cookie. See, you were
Say
pumped
hello
with
to our
necromantic magic for so long, you outlived your year. Ironically, your powers are what's killing you. The more you use them, the faster you're dying. But either way, you're dying.
Really slowly.
Either way, you're dying.
Great point.
But I'm here to give you options.
Damn, dude, I look like a big blob.
Door number 1. Red hot, bloodthirsty berserker rage. You can dive right back into the rabbit hole, ride this crazy train right out of here.
That's a Matrix reference.
Or you could take. You could. What? Sorry.
Look at that face. Of course he is. Wait, right there.
Rubbing your beard.
I know. I feel comfortable now. The ball
No,
goes.
move your hand, Mark.
He goes.
Oh yeah. Who's been a good boy?
No, but he goes. Or over in the blue corner. You already gave me the idea. I'm just gonna run with it. There is your memories, but don't you wonder why you don't remember?
Hair actually.
Don't you think there's reasons you shouldn't remember?
My
Usually
hair
it's blue.
was kind of there.
I'm here to tell you,
It looks like your hair is kind
I'm
of
not here to
disappearing.
stop you from making any choices. I'm here to let you know your fate. Because, hey, I like the business you give. I love murder. Your whole group is full of it.
He must love me.
Tywin is a pretty badass dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Like that
I've
one
wanted to
time
talk
I
to him
used-
once or twice, but he doesn't really pray that often. I don't know. I'll talk to Stabby about it. Anywho,
I don't pray much either, but you're talking to me.
that's true. That's because I'm very interested in what your choice is going to be. Because one, you're going right back down the rabbit hole, but you might need that in order to get your revenge. Or you can go
Just gonna draw one.
retrieve your memories. Either way,
Just
I
gonna
might be
circle
here
it.
next time and I might not.
That's
So it's up to you.
I'll draw one. I'll draw one. I'll draw one. Look right here. Look.
Yes or no? I mean, it's...
It's-
What I can say is this. I don't know the future. That's another god. I talked to her. She's really rude at times. Anyway, she said that
It looks like I'm
the
blind.
magic inside you is failing. It's just because you've been you're not running on fumes, but too much is seeping out. Let's just say you get hit with something. You might not heal up all the way the next time.
Draw a little bit.
You could start. You might even. You might feel your body start to fail.
Hey, Mark. It's Mr. Dickface.
Oh god.
Here's our
So he
ship.
goes. So he goes.
Wow, that's a
Now.
small ship.
I'm gonna step back, let you make a choice, Grim. But either way, I'll be here next time. You're interesting enough to talk to. Cheers. And he goes take a slug of your blood, and he goes, "I'll save this for next time."
Wow.
He sets it down the thing, and he goes, he taps it and disappears. Like,
Well, that's kind of cool.
he goes, "You might need that for later."
Oh shit! I'm wearing long pants.
And he basically walks away into the darkness and fades. So there's two sides. There's the red side and the blue side. So which side?
Blue
do you
side, I get my memories back. Red side, I go full on berserker.
Yes, you do.
At all times, never stopping.
Well, you still can control yourself, but you're gonna basically just start
Hey,
using
look.
your rage as more or less fuel.
This Mr. Dickface has got his septum pierced.
But regardless, the more I use my power, the quicker I die. So it doesn't really matter which side I choose.
The berserker side might keep you alive longer, but no
Brandon.
side is gonna guarantee that you live for the longest time.
I'm surprised he's kept his cool this long.
He's been straight faced the whole time.
Who, me or Jojo?
Both of you. Like, I'm literally drawing a face with a dick as its facial features.
I kind of promise myself I'd stay in character, depending on who I'm playing as.
Well, you've definitely done it.
Let's see.
Let's draw Mr. Dickface sucking a dick.
Hulk. Metagaming. Red side, pretty much the Hulk. Other side, Drac the Destroyer. For a second, I want to remember who I am. I'll choose
Alright.
the blue side.
So, as you walk over to the blue side, you see a figure. You see the woman
I love these
begin to
puppies'
fade
hands.
out,
Dude, Arby's is
woman-
doing so good.
and as
with
you see,
ads.
it kind of goes into like a bit of a doorway
It
for
is
you
not
it's
word
free to
one the other
peer
day. It was
into.
really cool.
And as you go in, you kind of into it, and as you look down at yourself now, you notice you're wearing overalls, and you have
I'm a Goliath wearing overalls.
and you're also holding a farm hoe.
Dirty hoe.
No.
What kind of farm hoe? Because you got a regular hoe, you
It's
pointed
the
bent
it's
hoe, and then you got a potato hoe,
I don't know. It's the one that's rounded and flat at the
square
end.
blade.
Yeah, that thing.
That's just a standard hoe.
Standard hoe. He's got a standard hoe.
You don't get nothing extravagant. You got like one of them $20 a minute hoes.
Yeah.
So at this point, you hear off in the distance. You hear,
You just don't accidentally grow a dinosaur chicken.
"Honey, I'm sorry about that.
Caught it.
Good, thank
We're
you.
good.
So he goes, honey, make sure you finish up the harvest before nightfall. We gotta go make the shipment in the morning." And she goes, and make sure you're quiet when you come in, so you don't wake Milena.
Who?
Melina.
Melina. Isn't she like the chick from Mortal Kombat?
You're thinking of Melina.
Oh.
So Milena.
Oh.
Little flashback. There's a moment in
Earlier video.
when I was
Gotta kill that.
butchering that one guy,
I'm just
snapped his
looking
leg
at
in two.
Recipes.
He said his daughter's name. His daughter's name was Melina, and that's why I froze. Something about it reminded me of
Go
something.
back to that, Steven.
So
Go back and watch the gang war.
Watch it.
So
It's funny.
it is pretty funny.
I went ninja.
The gang war. No, I was talking about the gang
Oh.
war. But anyway.
Anyway,
So, your task right now is getting the field plowed and ready for the harvest.
He's gonna plow it all right.
So, do you use the farm hoe or do you, so as you go to use the farm hoe, roll real quick. DC 15.
19.
You
I hoed that field.
in one fell swoop, if not even much effort, you just go. There's just one handing it. And you look down and you go, I need a second one.
I'm guessing the very end of the blade's like red from all the heat.
The very end of the blade is very, very worn. You can tell that you've done this a lot. And you also
Right.
feel you also feel the top of your head, and you notice you're wearing a straw hat. As
It's
well.
a little farmer Goliath.
And as you look down at the ground, roll a memory check real quick. I know it's a memory inside a memory.
18.
You also remember this is where you've been burying. This
Memoryception.
is also where you remember you've been burying your victims.
Yeah.
So this FYI, you don't want to dig too deep.
Yeah.
Good fertilizer though.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's kind of hard.
as you think to yourself, damn bandits coming into my territory. I should have known.
I'm okay with that.
You say as you mumble it under your breath, you have like a piece of straw in your teeth too, just to go with it. You also have one of the
Forget
straps.
straw. He's Goliath.
Dude,
it's
have you seen
it's
that?
a twig.
you have a whole branch in your mouth.
Oh,
You're going,
branch. Oh,
That's
just
like a real
sharpening
thing
of your
going
teeth.
on. Like Kim Jong Un and
just get their bandit.
South
I
Korea
just get in the
yeah.
eye.
are like ending the Civil War.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like
He
That's
went,
random, but
first time ever that
it's the first time a North Korean dictator has gone
stepped into South Korean
in 45 years.
And
Jesus.
he was the one to
But there's
initiate
also secrets about our government forcing them into it.
Ah, okay.
Which
FBI agent if you're watching.
We don't know
They're
anything.
always
Please
watching.
please don't jump in.
I don't know what
That's
you guys are
probably
talking
our
about.
one viewer.
oh shit!
Alright, anyway,
We've been
so
wondering.
Well, if I'm dead next
so
week, you
you
guys
can go
know
ahead and
why.
plant your seeds if you want to.
Yeah.
still
I'm
there.
still watching.
Already,
Just
yeah, I'm planting the
I'll
seeds.
take care of
John,
it.
We just
Cover
get
the
a
dirt.
comment there.
get
you
it
look
running.
over and you look over at the cart and you notice
You're
the
gonna-
produce
you're
you
gonna have a hard
have,
time
which is
getting it
some
titled in your name.
squash. You see
Why that?
pumpkins for the
It ain't in my name.
for the autumn harvest, and you also see some corn. You have different beans, and you have some watermelon
Getaway car.
too
We talking
Not
for
in
some of
my
the
name.
kids that you're gonna sell to later.
Still the
Yeah.
guy's
So you
name
pick up the
that I
crate,
bought it
one
from.
hand.
You know,
You know,
Yeah. I hadn't
you pick up like
time,
both crates, just
nor money.
carry them back over, and as you, just making
This
this
is just
worse.
some anti.
So
Saturday.
as
Mr. Dick
So
Face.
as you go up, as you're going up to your house, you see you recognize your wife preparing dinner. It's
hot, bruh.
and she has like one bit of like a kind of hair like this, and it's like down to a ponytail, but the sides don't have any hair on it. And she's sitting there with
Damn,
like
she
a
got that
giant.
dyke haircut going on.
Actually,
Yo,
Goliath
Skrillex.
females can grab my chair.
That's actually a traditional Goliath haircut.
So,
So you mean to tell me that Skrillex got his haircut from D&D?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So as you walk in there, you see her actually taking bone and whatnot from like different animals, just ripping them off. Like,
Okay.
tears up. She goes, "Oh, good. Set them over there. Put the tarp over it so no flies get into it. We'll have to put the scents over it so that way we don't."
I set
he clicked the thing off.
Yeah, he clicked it off.
I set them over exactly what she tells me to.
Yeah, sets it down, and she
You're
goes,
warm
"Sit
in
down,
here."
sit down, sit down."
Balls are sweating.
Oh, she goes, and check her daughter too. Make sure she's all right.
I thought that was the next thing I was going to do.
Well, good. That means you're being a good husband then. And as she walks over to, she's sitting there preparing what seems to be a soup pot. It's a ginormous pot. I'm talking like the actual pot is about the width of this table and about as high.
Think like this. Grim himself is 8 feet tall, 400 pounds of muscle. This is a pot for 2 Goliaths and 1 baby.
So it's about this wide, Tanner. Just boom, about as high as the table actually is.
So you're just saying like a 48-hour chicken pot pot.
Yeah. But as you
Enough
go,
to defeat a human army.
Yeah.
oh, it's a small militia.
Yeah.
So as
Like in Jacob's region in Far Cry 5.
Yeah.
as you look
Sorry,
down,
man. I don't,
as
sorry, that
as
game
you
is
as
taking
you
off
as
a
you
lot.
go look down at your daughter, your vision begins to change, and it starts to actually blur. Like,
Hey, let me see that
and-
water.
I'm guessing this is the end of the flashback.
oh no, it's not.
Hey,
As
see
as
that
it begins
water.
to blur, it's nightfall now, and you and your wife are laying
Give me
in
that
bed,
water.
and you hear a noise from the living room, from in the living quarters. She goes, "What was that?" She begins to sit up herself. She goes, "Did you hear something?"
I get up, reaching
Oh,
I'm
shit.
guessing under the bed or something like that, and take out my old axe.
Yeah.
It's not what I
Yeah, you have
At least
an
mine's
axe.
not red.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, I get my axe ready.
She goes, do you need help?
No.
Yeah. You can see me. I'm big.
I'm Grim.
Yeah, sure.
That's all I can say. I'm Grim.
I am Grim.
She goes. She
I
walks.
like to imagine his voice
she-
actually sounds like that.
She goes.
I'm Grim.
Hi. She looks at you for a moment. She looks at you for a moment. Then she walks over to her
Wait,
to her
come
side
here
of the bed, and she pulls out a great sword. She's like, shh, just
What's so great about it?
holding it one handed.
Did William Wallace use it?
No,
He didn't
he
use
doesn't
Great
exist.
Not in this world.
Sword. He didn't use Great Sword.
Shut up, Brady.
No, but Wilhelm Wallison did.
Yeah, but he used the sword and then lost his head.
Well, this one just lost a nose. I don't know. Anyway, she picks up her great sword and goes,
That's what it
he goes,
He lost
"Don't be
his
stubborn."
wieners.
and she's taking up the rear from behind you.
She taking up your real.
So
She's married to me. She can have it if she wants.
Okay.
you don't know his sex life. Don't even go in there,
I don't know.
We're good.
dude.
We're gonna put that in a
You-
black
you-
box and we
you-
ain't never gonna open that bitch again.
You're the one. You're the one that fidgeted the lock. That was your fault.
Yeah, I fidgeted it to make sure it was still locked, not to open the bitch up.
You heard a whisper. That's all you heard. You said nope. But like it back over. No, and just walk out of the room.
Ah! Don't hit it, Mark.
Anyway, as you go to open the door, you don't see anything. It's pitch black. What do you do?
Perception or
Perception check. Yeah.
You lose.
9.
So let's see if the wife hits.
3.
She does not. You both just hold on. I'll go get the lantern. And
The Green Lantern.
and so as she's going in there, you hear you Roll perception check one more time.
9. We roll again.
Yeah, one more time.
That's horrible.
Third 9, you're in jail.
13.
Good thing it wasn't 18.
You hear whispering from across the room. It's very low voices, but you could definitely hear. You can't make out what they're saying, but you could tell it's more than one voice whispering from across the room. You can't tell what.
Where's the lantern?
The lantern is in your room, and your wife's trying to find it right now.
Your daughter's getting kidnapped.
I'm gonna smack my axe on the wall to wake up my daughter.
Okay. As you smack. Okay. As you smack the axe against the wall, you hear people up, but you don't hear a baby cry.
I'm about to start swinging like crazy.
At this point, you hear your wife go, "What was that?"
Oh no, no tripped.
My daughter's not in here.
Ooh.
Sorry. At this point, you hear. At this point, you hear. And at the side wall, you hear. And you don't see anything, but you just see. Just swinging wildly in the air, and you hear shit. jumping backwards. You hear. Take her down.
Well, that's not very nice.
And you hear, don't worry, it won't be that hard. And at this point, so are you going to engage, or...
I can't see.
She can't see either.
Hashtag 360 no scope with the axe.
I don't want to accidentally Kratos her.
It'll be alright.
At this point,
Hercules did it first. Just saying that.
Oh, true. At this point, you as much slashing as there is right now, you see one of your curtains has been slashed, and you see a bit of moonlight coming in, and you can make out shapes now. You can't see
So I
who it
can
is.
easily tell which one's a Goliath. Got it.
Yeah.
I go after.
You actually see 3 semi-large shapes. 1 female and 2 male. 1 bigger, but 1 medium-sized. But one's a tiny bit smaller and seems to have longer hair.
So the woman's probably my wife. And she's in the back lane.
No, she busted out of there, dude. Remember, she came out there swinging.
So that's my wife. I quickly put my sword, my axe on my back, and go and grab one by, go attack one through a wall.
All right, go ahead and roll for that.
When I have to roll strengths.
Yeah, strength check.
14 plus 6.
6. As you tackle one through the wall, another figure from the darkness has come out, and you look up to recognize a figure. Go ahead and roll a history check real quick.
There you go.
Okay, roll one more time.
You really want me to get this,
I
don't
do.
you? 15.
Good enough. At this moment, you recognize your old mentor, Kaiser. You see him through the moonlight, and he had come behind you with a warhammer and just cracks you in the back of the skull. You're blacked out. As you begin to come to, you notice that the whole room is lit up now, and you see. Oh shit! And at this point, you notice now that Kaiser is standing above, and he goes, good. You're awake. I need you awake for this part. You're looking good. I like the overalls. They look rustic. Very, very rustic. How you been? I forgot you were almost a talker. I'll make the symbol for you. You have been killing the people that have been saying talk to you. And I just wanted to talk. But now we have to make this difficult. I didn't want to make this difficult, so I had to bring out my two best guys. Because you're conscious in the memory viewing this, you recognize the 2 individuals to be Rapey and Bitey from the tavern. The half-orcs from before, and the in the illegal tavern.
All right.
And
Hey, wait, didn't I fuck them up?
Yep.
this is the pass, Terror.
I know. I'm
This
just
is before
reminding
said.
everybody
Yes.
that I fucked him up
I
with my
was the
bare
one
hands.
that did it.
Actually,
It was a combined
You got
effort.
one, I got the other one.
yeah, he did.
Brass
too.
knuckles.
I gouged one of them.
You did
Yeah,
rapey.
I know, no, yeah,
I
think
thought
no.
it was Bitey.
He did
did
Bitey.
Rapey.
You,
I
yeah.
did Bitey because he was the one, and rapey was the one in the cage that I opened, or in the box.
No, you went to a bed and you opened it up and he was and Rapey was the one on top of you with two blades.
Yeah, he was trying to
Yeah.
Yeah,
rape you.
I didn't kill rapey.
No,
Did I-
he tackled Bitey because he like full on went
Oh.
and speared him, and then Steven had shot an arrow, and then you got away from Rapey's blades and then began attacking him.
Rapey.
So you
I
killed
guess I don't
Rapey.
remember.
You did kill Rapey though.
Yeah, I'm
I-
pretty
I
sure
killed
Rapey
one
was
of 'em.
Definitely dead.
Yeah.
No, he definitely is because I fucked him up.
So
That's
He
all I remember
goes-
was fucking up
he goes-
somebody.
now he goes Grim. Or is it Ganu? I don't know what name you're going by now. Anyway, Grim. Here's some choices. And I'm gonna make this very simple for you. I need a heart. I need a very specific heart. See, I need one with your family's blood running through it. Now, I have two options. I have your heart, or and he looks outside and you see a carriage with horses and stuff in it, and you can hear crying in the distance now. So you see now why you didn't hear the crying in the first place. He goes, so Grim, what's it gonna be?
Knowing you, if I break my bindings, you'll have her killed, won't you?
If I die,
Duh.
one of these guys is gonna get out of here, and they're going to kill her. I don't want to do that. See, the whole point is though, is we have to get a still beating heart. I mean, I have no problem saying you have a baby. You know this. So
Where's my wife?
now, see, I tried talking sense into your wife, but how do I explain this?
Dead.
Radagast, what did we do to her? He goes, oh, I took care of her, boss. Don't worry. He goes, she is no longer with us now, Grim, so we're going to have to talk about you and your daughter. Milana? Right?
Mulan.
I tried to read your ticket to scratch on the piss thing you call a crib over there. So,
That's not very nice.
your heart or hers?
I don't like this guy.
What will happen to my daughter?
Well, she won't die, for one thing. You have my word. No harm will come to her.
Oh, that makes me feel better.
You gotta understand this, Grim. I'm the only thing keeping these animals from doing anything to her. You don't remember them that well. They were a little young in the
I
organization.
know who they are.
Good. You know what they would do. You know what would do if I wasn't in control. So, you take one for the team, or I kill you. You're dead. So I can't use your heart. Or
Take mine.
okay. He was over. He goes. Ball there.
He's a good father, I'm sorry. Yes, a good father.
He takes that and he goes, you know, Grim, I'll hand it to you. I was actually really 50-50 on what you were going to choose. Well, it's been a good run, friend. Don't worry.
Have fun learning to read.
Well, I'll have fun teaching your daughter.
My
to
name's
read.
Floyd
He
Mayweather.
goes, and as he cuts in, your vision goes completely dark now. And that's the end of yours. Who was next on the list? That would be Zeed. Ah, the fun one.
I don't know. I'm still asleep on the island
The fun one. Anyway,
with my little.
This is the fun one.
at
About to get my perception on. That's what's about to go down. Let's do
You
it.
gonna roll one
actually,
whole
yeah,
damn
go ahead and roll
time.
perception real quick. You notice you're in a dark room now.
That, the other dice.
Ah!
Two.
Plus 5. Plus 5. That's
What?
7.
What is coming
Same
up?
as before.
Ganu.
How do you spell that?
Ganu. Is that someone you chose the other day?
You couldn't roll that the first time.
I actually chose it a long time ago. You
Yeah.
changed it, remember?
Ow,
Yeah, I
crap.
did. I just
What'd you
kept
do?
Ganu.
I was like
I
running
changed
this
key
down my
that
face
part.
and it caught a hair in it and pulled it.
What are you running down your face?
Sorry.
You stupid
You
head. Why
rolled
you
a
do
2
that?
earlier. So, at this, you don't hear. You're kind of in your head in the zone for a moment. You're just like you're so blocked out from the outside world that when somebody grabs a hold of your shoulder, you just begin to turn around, rearing back to hit. And it's like, whoa, Z, calm down. Come on, we got a lot of money riding on this, man. Don't mess me up for it. Now listen.
Wait, man.
You've been doing good so far. I mean, you're a newcomer, and everybody likes the underdog. We can make a lot of money off this. So don't mess us up. I mean, you got the whole avenging monk thing going on, whatever's going on here. I don't know what's going on. But we're about to be really rich.
Dual ring. That's where I'm at.
He goes, so you need to remember the rules. No weapons, but you ain't got any weapons. You got these weapons. I mean, whatever you do, I don't know. You just move around really quick, and then you just strike. I can't even see your hands half the time. It's amazing. Anyway, go up against a big guy. Don't worry. He goes, now this other guy, he's a heavy drinker. He might be slower on one of his sides. I heard one of his legs got broken. I don't remember which one, but he's got a slow fat side. Aim for it. Good luck. About to be very rich, my friend.
Which might involve another perception check. Tell which. Yeah.
So,
Gosh, that's
you're good? You need anything to drink?
No, I'm good.
Go ahead, cool. At this he walks out, he goes, alright, when the doors open, kick some ass, man. And at this, you now see the light outline of like some big doors. And and as you're walking up to
Oh yeah, I get one of my rages back.
You do? Sorry. As you're walking up to the door, you see another figure by the doorway that is kind of surprising to you. There shouldn't be anybody else even near the doorway right now because this is the fighter's side. You see it seems to be a pretty decently sized old man, long white hair and a long white beard. And you notice he's missing one of his eyes. And he goes, about time you showed up.
What are you doing?
What the hell is going on? Do I even need to know, man?
Apparently, a buddy I used to work with, his nephew's giving him shots.
Cool.
Not the good kind that you've got.
Oh, never mind. But the old fairy goes, come now, Z, don't be afraid. I don't like fear.
Motherfucker, I ain't scared.
We need to talk. This is a part of your memory. Hurry up and sit down, pisshead.
I've got a fight to go to.
As he goes, and you don't hear anything from outside anymore. He goes, we have time now. Sit.
What do you want?
To talk.
About what?
You really don't remember me, do you?
Not really.
You don't remember the Stormbringer?
It's a ship.
But you got part of it
Ironically
right.
enough.
Well, you have part of it right, I guess. Well, my name is Talos. But I'll let you figure out the rest. I'm here to talk to you about what's happening now outside of this. You're dreaming right now, Zed. You might feel a burning sensation right now. A little hot to the touch.
A little bit. I just thought it was heartburn. But, you know.
Well, Zed, I chose you a long time ago. You were my badass of badasses. But you don't remember anymore. So you gotta relearn all the skills, but the problem is you popped the keg too soon.
There was a keg.
The keg is your power.
Oh.
See, right now, you don't have, let's say you're supposed to have a funnel. Right now, you have a tier 4 funnel. You need like a tier 17 funnel for this kind of power. Right now, you just
high rank stuff.
your body's trying to compensate.
Compensate.
Your body is trying to compensate right now, and it's trying to let out the energy, and it's hurting you right now because you don't know how.
So are you gonna tell me how?
I'll help you out here. When the time comes, I'll give you a sign. Point Sir Johnson at the ugliest thing you see, and I'll help you do the rest. Now, do we have anything else to say?
Is that it? Just a power thing, or I
At
felt like you had something more that you
At
could
this,
say,
at this, you
or-
notice the eye socket crackles of electricity, and the whole vision, and the whole memory starts to get kind of fuzzy, like he goes, "I don't need to destroy him. I don't need to destroy him. I don't need to destroy him."
I ain't trying to be hateful. Okay, I'm just trying to understand why I'm having this dream with you right now.
I'm trying to keep you from dying and killing all of your people.
Yay.
Ball has this sort of thing going on right now. I can give two shits what Ball wants. What I want is my chosen of the storm. I usually have clerics for these kind of things, but I decided to go a different route. See, there was an old order I had a long time ago called the Way of the Storm. I'm talking it was monks that could channel the power of lightning. My thunder. Pull it through their body. Can make themselves faster with it, could strike with the blows that are as strike with blows as powerful as thunder.
I can do that.
Soon. But right now you've popped the keg. Like I said, the wellspring of your power. You've popped it. And you have to find a way to release the excess right now. You've built up so much. You've done a lot of fighting. So you're going to have to start practicing. Now, when you finally make it to your room, you'll find something there that I've left for you. Now, usually I don't help out people like this. I'm not all about helping. But I don't want something I've put a lot of time and effort into dying. Because you have a large role to play in what I want to happen. Understand?
So what do I have to do?
All you gotta do is take Sir Johnson when you wake up, point at the ugliest thing you see, and just let go. Now the stick will let go internally.
I understand.
And you might... something cool will happen. For now, I'll let you go on to your fight. Remember, I will be watching. As the snap happens, the mirror plays out, and you see the guy go, Seed, they called your name already. Come on, go out.
Okay.
And as you push your way out of the door, your memory ends.
Oh.
Sorry, Brandon.
That was fun. That was fun, huh? Yeah.
I need to screw with you just a little.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It was
for
like
that.
my first flashback.
You're like, damn it. What was your first flashback? Oh yeah, where you met
The
Roland
temple
Frost.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like done.
Well, you got 16. Don't worry, Sullivan's is the shortest. He got a 3. So, Baracus.
Okay.
You notice, as you're trying to focus in your dream, you kind of see flashes of a moment. You see flashes of the Necromancer and him standing yet again on the platforms with Shailene. And he's telling you to come forward again. And as you're trying to move, you notice it's like you're moving. It's like you're trying to move through tar as you're trying to make a move, and he's just moving as fast as possible. And the dream keeps repeating over and over again as she's dying, over and over and over and over again. but for one moment, her face turns different. It turns into someone familiar, but you can't quite place the thought in who it is. It feels familiar completely, but your dream ends there.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not much. It's you got a 9. I had to kind of shorten it from what I wanted. Sylvan,
I'm just glad I got what I did for Graham.
you you fart very loudly in your sleep as you're like cuddling the longbow.
Wait. Well, I have to beat to hear it.
You're dead ass asleep. Who are you hearing it as?
Graham.
You're
I rolled 11.
You're gonna, you would need like a 15. Brockus needs a 10. Brockus hears it. He hears.
The hell was that?
He hears he's like, I thought Grandma was outside.
I sound like a squirrel burping.
He goes, and like as Brockus goes to sleep, he's holding that scroll like halfway out. At this. I was asleep. Stranger in the bed. At this point,
That's Graham.
The
Okay, that's
day-
Brockus.
day
Sometimes
pops back up.
I get mixed up with my characters too.
So the daylight comes about. It's about 11. It's close to noon. It's about noon. It's about noon o'clock.
We start at the crack of noon.
Well, you guys were going around battling till like 3:30 in the morning. So
We had to sleep in.
at this, you hear pounding on. Let's see. Everybody roll perception checks real quick.
Oh, good.
Grim.
Actually, no.
15.
Actually, that would be for Baracus. Grim doesn't get a perception check yet.
He's asleep.
Yeah, so like it. Yeah, still.
I rolled an 18 if it
What
matters.
is the
18.
plus on it again?
It's daytime.
Oh, yeah, so I take a -5 in direct sunlight.
Well, you're not in direct sunlight yet.
Oh.
You're still in your room.
Well, I'm
it's
So if
straight
anything,
roll.
16.
if anything, you would hear it.
16, and what'd you get, Brandon?
12.
You all hear
Wait,
you.
plus 5.
So you all hear stomping and banging on each of the doors, like wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Damn, that's
A very-
pretty loud if I can hear it.
No, well, you can't hear it, but yeah, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, quick, quick, quick.
Brockus opens the door.
You see Stabby go. You see Stabby go.
We.
Food, food,
So I'm just gonna throw this out there
You're
really
hungry?
quick.
you food,
I ain't on the menu.
fucking food for you.
Oh, you're gonna feed us? Okay. I'll wake up the rest of them.
Common hard to speak.
Whoa, Stabby, what's going on?
He looks at you in air,
Bruh.
in air, and he goes, "Actually, no, you're not awake."
I don't know. Why not roll
Oh,
perception?
why'd I make you roll?
So he's dead asleep too?
You're still actually no. You wake up, but the fever is still very much there. You are burning hot still.
Oh, yeah.
So he's
I'd
awake,
have to
but
guess
he-
it's about a fever about 103.
So he's awake, but he's in his bed.
Yeah, you're kind of leaned up from your bed and like Stabby, what?
Almost brain damage right there.
You're like Stabby, what's going on?
I'm assuming Stabby's at my room, so I
Yeah.
take Stabby to him. So even though he's sick, he can still translate for me
Loosely.
loosely. Okay.
Once you understand what Stabby's trying to say is that they have the other Kinku have prepared food downstairs for basically the rest of you guys, saving their lives from last night and freeing them from the oppressive rule of Roland Frost, the dickhead. You definitely heard dickhead in the explanation. Even through your fever, you definitely heard dickhead. That's
Back to what I said earlier about North and South Korea.
yeah.
They've assigned official documents and everything, so there's no longer a civil war.
Hey, no civil war in Korea, guys.
Props.
In the Koreas, that's great.
Props.
So are they still going to be called North and South Korea, or is it just going to be
Ooh,
Koreas?
Maybe the Korea. It'll
Yeah,
probably
it's
still
like
be
if
North
they
and
merged,
South.
Like the Dakotas or the Virginias. They
Or
just-
Well-
the Americas.
Oh, damn! I didn't think about that. But sorry.
Anyways.
Grim's already awake.
Yeah.
I would say because they'd already been moving around. Grim's already setting up a plate.
Yeah.
He's just shoveling in food. And every
Do I still need food?
roll let's see. Roll a I was trying to think. Roll a Constitution check.
Holy shit. 15-pound bird. That's amazing.
13.
It hit my arm.
You're not thirsty yet, but you do feel a tiny pang of hunger. Like, it doesn't feel as important to you, but it does feel somewhat needful.
So basically, he can still eat.
You can still eat, but probably not heavy.
Okay.
So, are you gonna get up, or are you gonna?
Sure.
Okay. So, as I'm guessing,
Everyone can see my new bow. It's just on my back.
yeah, you have a new very black polished bow with
Because I didn't even make it to my room.
Oh no,
I passed
you did.
out on the deck.
You did. So actually,
so there's no reason I would be awake. So that didn't count.
yeah. Sorry. Technically, yeah, you'd still be passed out. You'd just be.
Holy shit.
Okay. You guys understand? They made you food. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, you're just like
And then
food.
Grim gets up and goes to wake him up.
Yeah.
Why? Cause
Actually, roll DC 16. From your shaking awake, his eyes open as you wake him up for a moment. You get shocked, and you immediately let go.
Oh yeah.
You're awake for a moment, and as your eyes are open, there's almost what looks like sparks that come from your eyes, and then you just fall right back down.
Damn it.
maybe the smell of food will wake him up. I very carefully, try to carry him without him shocking me.
Well, you also shook the shit out of him,
Yeah.
so I mean.
Anyway, I carry him down food. First I check to see if he's going to shock me. He doesn't, does he?
No, he doesn't shock
Okay.
you.
Anyway, I carry him down to where the food is. Set him in a chair, like, oh.
In a state of delirium.
Weekend at Bernie style.
In a state of delirium, almost like imagine you have like a heavy fever, like you probably have before, and someone's put food in front of you. You don't feel hungry, but you could smell it, and in your mind, you.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's probably the best thing you smell in probably about a few days. So you guys start to eat. Your face almost goes down, and one of the king kind of catches you and leans you back up, and gets a spoon and starts to kind of feed you.
Then Brock's like, you're not going to chew it and spit it in his mouth, are you?
What the fuck?
And then when the king goes, it starts to pick up some of the food for a second, and so he goes.
I was just curious.
He even goes.
Oh.
He's like, basically, it's time for that one. Is definitely stupid.
Got that.
Minor task. Don't get too complicated. Good workers, not smart thinkers. Not like Stabby.
Yeah, sorry about that. So if I have any questions, aim it towards you, not them.
Yeah. Sorry, trying divine voice.
Tourette's.
Well, most
Can't
Kingu
wait
can
till he
only
beats his fever.
most Kingu can only speak usually by repeating the sounds and stuff they remember. And right now he's trying to really speak with his own voice, and Kingu traditionally can't do that. So he's used to repeating something as a parrot.
I mean, it's Kenny's characters.
When he breaks his fever, I'm gonna have him teach me that language.
I mean,
I think you can do that.
you can. It'll take some time.
Yep.
Food's being prepared to you guys. Go ahead and roll perception checks, all of you. Roll of disadvantage for you because of your fever.
That means you roll
14.
twice. I got a 19.
Baraka's 13.
What do I roll for this?
You just roll twice.
Roll twice.
Grim rolled a 6.
And you take the lowest
One.
one.
You've actually passed back out for the moment. Grim doesn't see, but Baracus and Solvin see. You actually see that the storm is actually still going on exactly the same as you saw the night before. It's not changed whatsoever.
So it hasn't got closer, got any further.
It hasn't moved.
I think we need to check on Bran.
Braun.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Yeah, we do probably need to do that.
At this point, you see you hear like a loud slurping sounds from the end of the table, and you see Braun just eating with his hands.
At least
I
he-
just-
And
What's
he's
he gonna see?
Okay, he's feeling better.
Hey, sorry. Well, I drank like 2 vitality potions from Zeed's pouch last night, so they helped out a lot. So
You're conscious.
You're down 2 potions.
vitality potions. Do you have any vitality potions?
I have an explorer's pack, so maybe I've got some.
No, you should have
Well,
got vitality potions.
I have 1.
Oh, he drank just the one you have then.
I have 0 potions now. Thank you, Braun.
He goes,
Doesn't
you know,
Graham still have one?
he does, but Braun checked his pack first.
Tom,
He
just
He
saying,
likes
'cause
Zeeds.
He's like, don't worry, Zeke? Oh, is he okay? Wait, did something happen to him?
He got
I saw him sleeping, but
fucked
I thought maybe he just, decided to bunk down in the same bunk as me, because we're buddies. Buddies and stuff, man. So, guys, I know it's a storm. It's not moving.
Yes, it's magical.
Well, we still need to head toward it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I've been looking around the waters, and I think there's something in there.
Oh, I'm sure that storm has to come somewhere.
No. I think there's something, like, under the water.
Directly under the boat.
Not under the boat. It's like, it keeps moving around. I kind of see it for a moment, and I don't. It's like my vision's kind of fucked up for some reason. It's like I always say half. That's like I always say half the picture. That's weird. Ah! Oh, okay. He's like, I thought he goes, what happened to my eye? Guys?
It was there yesterday.
Grim would be the only one. No.
Is there yesterday?
Just an FYI.
Grim?
A lot happened yesterday.
Oh god, he was the fresh water. He goes, I look rugged
I'm
as
assuming you can
fuck.
tell that Grim isn't all completely there, considering the drink
Yeah.
he had.
Yeah, he's very distracted at the moment. He goes, I look rugged as hell. He goes, chicks are gonna love this. He goes, oh man, I can put an eye
You can even
patch.
tell when I'm
He
broke.
goes, I can put an eye patch here. Oh, I can put like a.
I would put the eye patch up here, not down here.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. He goes, I'm gonna get one of those. Anyway, I can't remember what's in these what's in these waters, but I know it's something that sharks are afraid of. I can't remember what.
Are you far north,
Down a couple
north
people.
coast, or far south?
Let's do it.
We're kind of west.
Magically wake up.
It's gonna be like a crack or something.
Northwest.
Kind of northwest, just You're gonna have to roll a history check if you want to remember that. So your DC is 15. Damn. 3. You think it's probably
Sounds familiar.
You think it's probably a colossal squid.
Ooh. Heck yeah.
I might re-roll that later.
So this is when Ron goes.
Oh, like, remember.
At this moment,
If this is who I think it is, they will not want to talk to me.
at this point he goes, okay, so we need to get our buddy Tywin. We get our buddy Tywin.
Full sails that way.
Hey, also wanted to mention, Stabby told me about a heist.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell Zed. While Tywin's not
Guys,
here.
yeah, it don't matter. When I wake up, you gotta remind me because
Well, I need to know about this later, but if there's money to be had, I'm definitely in. Also, hey guys.
That's kind of between me and Baracus right now.
Yeah. I'm saying like I can help. I can run your guys' ship while you guys aren't here. Have it ready to take off and stuff. So you got Tywin doesn't have to focus on always driving the ship or whatever he's got to do. He can focus on kicking ass.
It's kind of what he does best.
Yeah. It's we in agreement.
it is.
Yeah, you know, like in agreement.
Also, you being a pirate, I'd have to warn you one thing. You betray us, we're going to set Grim on you.
Oh, I'm not gonna show you guys. You guys are the scariest motherfuckers I've ever met.
No, I'm serious.
We'll just let
I will
Tywin do it.
have Grim sodomize you with your own head.
holy shit.
Well,
But it won't fit.
Bet.
Are you sure?
He begins to start pulling out gold and he goes, I don't have enough to bet with. Never mind. He's not very smart, guys.
He's really
I
not.
was kind of hoping he would pay.
You see Stabby
I'll
looking
just
at
do
his
mine.
and Ben was looking over going.
I'll just do my intimidation.
Stabby's just sitting there shaking his head very fast going, no.
So
no.
anybody want to give me $600? I found another 13B rotary motor.
Dear God.
But at this moment,
For rotary.
I don't have that kind of money.
at this moment, you guys, at this moment, the Kinku are kind of cleaning up the plates as you guys are finishing eating. Also,
At least you guys
Stabby at
are
this
eating.
point motions over to you
Sleep.
motions over to Sullivan to come over for a second. He goes,
like a baby.
What time did you say you needed to leave?
Around 9:30.
Okay, yeah.
We're good.
About
Yeah.
30 more minutes.
"Ah man, so we're gonna
20.
get you into it."
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tanner.
Oh, you're good.
Pretty much last time was all about him anyways. So.
That's true.
You know.
What is this little
That's
thing
true.
for?
And he got to play Star Wars.
He did. He did get to play Star Wars, so that's pretty cool.
We did very well.
Anyway.
Anywho, at this point, the Stabby has he basically motions over to Brox as well, and he goes,
Oh god,
Yes.
what the fuck?
"We need blood for him.
Oh god, I fucking
Oh yeah.
Blood. In person."
I just remembered something. Brothos has a crap load of animal blood for him.
Yeah. I forgot about that until
just
the
now.
other day.
I just remembered it.
You can try. Visions tell me may or may not work.
I had one of the vials.
Okay.
Go ahead and ring it.
Okay. Am I rolling?
You actually, no. As you go to drink it,
Oh shit, that went the wrong way.
it goes down pretty easily. It more or less feels not as filling. Like it's kind of like just as a water drop on a desert.
Like feeding a dry lion tofu.
Yeah.
Got it.
Why would you even do such a thing?
I don't know. I was thinking about
I mean,
Futurama here a while back.
So
Anyway.
more or less, it was basically feeding tofu to a lion.
Yeah.
Like
That sounds
you
very
felt
good.
like it did a tiny bit of stuff, but not really a lot. At this point, Braun comes over and goes, "Hey guys, what's up? We need any help? What's going on? Can I help? What's going on? I want to make friends."
You don't really sodomize. You don't want to get your butt sodomized by your own head by Grim, do you?
No. I'm just like I'm seeing if I can help or anything. Like
I like how Baracus is just like threatening everyone.
I'm just threatening him. I know he's from.
listen, Mr. Brock, because I'm not trying to like betray you or nothing. I don't want to do that. I'm just trying to offer my services
We're
here.
a
I'm just
little
being
bit
cautious.
too dangerous for that.
I'm just being cautious because I know where you're from.
No problem. So if I can
Anyway.
stop pissing myself right now, can I try to talk?
Sure.
So I know
After this
you
conversation, please go change your pants.
got
If
that.
he has any to change into.
I could probably find something on a dead guy, maybe. Yeah,
We can make
fine.
a dead guy.
The only thing of the birds.
You're not part of the group yet.
Anyway.
Doesn't matter. We
There's
can still do it.
there's
We
an
can talk
intern.
about this when you join back with the group.
At this point, he goes, so I noticed like you drinking like a vial of some red stuff, like, was there like some wine?
Red sauce.
Some wine or something. Like I mean, like I can't say I'm like a good brewer or nothing, but I could try to like make some wine. What is it? Can I help?
Life nectar.
Nectar. Ooh, rum.
Blood.
Close.
Oh. Blood? What blood?
Animal.
Plenty of that too, but
Oh.
We would resort to what's in Grimm's pack, but that's dead.
Actually, yeah. Go ahead and roll a d20 real quick.
oh yeah, you've been walking around with dead body parts.
You guys can't
It's
smell
mostly
it
rotted
as
flesh.
you guys can't smell it as badly, but you definitely can smell a very strong, lingering odor on Grim. It's not really spreading out anywhere. It's just very much centered on him.
That does
Yeah,
make
going
sense.
you like
Rotting flesh in your bag and everything.
Also, it's high noon.
Yeah.
You've also been on the boat since you've been roasting in the sun. So anyway, sorry.
And I also used said body parts as a pillow.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
So yeah, your
So
head.
my head probably smelled like it too.
Oh
Anyway.
God.
So this one
And
goes.
Grimm's probably covered in worse.
So do you guys need anything? Can I help with anything? Like,
Do you have access to blood?
I mean, I got my blood.
How smart are you?
You know, my stepdad said that.
Well, I mean, if it works, it works.
You sound a little eager. You really want to get rid of him. We can't. He's not an option because he's our only...
I mean, don't I have to just
Well, I
bleed
mean, if
into a
he's just
thing?
draining into something and then we're...
Yes, but what happens if he tastes your blood and he wants more of your blood?
Then I just keep giving him blood. I just drain into a few things, and
What if the hunger doesn't stop?
then I guess the big guy grabs a hold of him, and I cower and piss myself in the corner. I mean,
Fair enough.
so he goes,
Just in case, you might want to teach one of us how to pot the shit.
but, okay, here's my thing now. My mom taught me if you're good at something, don't do it for free. So let's talk. Let's talk price here. I want to start the bidding off at 10 gold per vial of blood.
Fine.
You want to play 10 gold? 10 gold? 10, I'm here. Do I hear 10 gold?
You're unconscious.
Hold on. I'm getting in this. I'm rolling to wake up. I'm doing this. I still have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Would one of those vitality potions work on his fever?
We can try.
Because Grim still has one.
You could try.
It might waste it though, wouldn't it?
It might.
That would definitely be a waste. Because he's just passed out. There's no need to...
Sorry.
How about this? Grim, pick him up and dunk him in the water.
9 and 11.
That's a pretty good drop. Just
No, sorry. You kind of stir. You stir away for a minute. You're like, "Hey, bro, shut the fuck up." And he passed back up. The king goes.
So the hatred is still in your
The king could start pushing you back upwards, and they're like, "Oh."
We still got that one viewer. We are entertaining this person. I bet it's just Heather in there with her phone on, so we don't feel like losers.
Oh wow.
Hi, Heather.
Hi. No, but he
By the
goes.
way, I'm probably leaving when he is. I hate driving at night.
Okay, you can, yeah.
I just want to say.
Yeah, that's fine. He goes. Okay. So 10 gold. You want to pay 10 gold?
It's fine.
Okay, cool. 10 gold. Pass it. So 10 gold for each is what we decided on, right?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So that will just be. So do you want one? Do you want one container? Do you want a couple? I could probably do about 2 or 3.
That's fine.
Tell him
You
five.
definitely
Tell
tell
him
he's
five.
from Luskin.
Tell him 5. Tell him 5.
Well, I can't do. I can't do anything higher than 3. I might pass out.
That's what I was thinking.
That's
I
the
was
point.
Fine with the 2.
We're trying to show you the point that we don't care about the money.
Hey, Stabby.
And
Do we
now
have any orange juice?
He goes, rum,
That won't work.
pineapple juice.
Staple cup.
He goes,
Can you please get a glass of that on standby just in case?
yeah. Staggy looks at one of the other king who goes, and they look at him again. And they go. He goes going, muttering like Aaron under his breath, probably cursing him.
Mistreated.
Poor Staffy.
Staggy looks at him and goes, motherfucking. He goes,
I don't understand. I must be learning slowly their language because I understand one word of that. Well, 2 words actually.
well, Stabby saying it,
I know.
but
Well,
he
the-
goes.
I'm assuming the entire thing wasn't entirely in his
We're gonna learn
language.
curse words.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you everything.
Gotcha.
But he goes, and so he goes. So I finished taking a dagger to to his
Would
wrist.
not slit your wrist. I'd slit your hand. You slit your wrist, you'll bleed out too fast.
He goes, thanks. He's you know what I'm like, and as he started drinking for a moment, and so he drank for a little
It's
bit.
weird how I just blurted that out.
And he goes, after he does it into a third one, he goes, cool. He's a healing potion. He goes, All right, I feel good. Let's go.
I'm not gonna bandage your hand.
Hands already sealed back up for healing potion. He goes, all right, let's go on. I feel great. Let's go on the way.
A little bit of intelligence there.
Anchors up.
Goes, totally could have done more. No one bothered to roll persuasion.
Oh, I didn't tell you what was gonna happen. If you try to screw us over, you're gonna be.
I mean, you're the persuading guy. I'm surprised you didn't like
Yeah.
It's
persuasion.
your blood and his hunger. It's between you two.
True.
If he asked me to get involved, I would. But
So he hands you over the 3 vials and goes, drop
notice
in
I
his
said,
last.
notice I said, don't screw us over. I didn't say a single thing about him.
Oh, so he doesn't have the group collectively?
This is Brockus, not Grim. Grim likes him. Brockus doesn't entirely.
Okay, that's fine. He goes, hey, Mr. Brockus. Yes. He passes over 10 gold to you and he goes, for facilitating business. I know. He goes, for facilitating business. He winks at you. He goes, oh, sorry. He goes, he doesn't do this. He goes, sorry, I'm used to my right eye being there.
You can still blink your right eye and your eyebrow will move. It'll count as winking.
Yeah.
This is not the smartest pirate.
Dude, he has like, let me
He's
show
the
you his
best we
intelligence.
got right now.
Let me show you his intelligence right now.
Need to get on this damn island.
It's his intelligence in the big number. It's a 7.
7.
How much your
With a
intelligence?
modifier of -2.
Tanner, what's your
His is
intelligence?
8.
You're actually smarter than Braun.
Mine is 8 minus 1.
His is 7 minus 2.
Brockus is 14
So his
plus
is a
2.
Mine's a 12.
Mine's a 12 plus
No,
1.
that's the modifier. So yours is still 8. You just have a -1 to any like intelligence rolls you do.
Oh.
Yeah. So yours is still an 8. So it's
I
not that bad.
got 12.
We both have 12.
Wow.
And his is a 14. So.
And Grim is a 13.
What the fuck did you put your skills into?
Grim's one of
Playing
the
the
smartest
2
people.
smartest characters over there.
When Grim's up there going like yes.
Fucking monocle.
He's dignified over there like.
You gotta think most of my
You-
history checks for Grim succeeded.
Yeah, I did kind of wonder why they kept succeeding so often. Okay, that's at this point Braun goes, okay guys, so we're gonna head over to go get Grim, right? Not Grim, Tywin. Sorry, heard like I just know both you guys like to rip body parts and stuff off. It's horrifying.
I just like to cover my battle axe and shit and smack people with it.
God, when he's impaled that poor guy who just made fun of his beard,
He deserved it.
terrible.
He deserved it.
He did.
Were we there for that?
Brockus wasn't.
Brockus was not.
Mm-mm.
Brockus is the craziest shit you ever
We
seen.
were still in the middle of it before I took us to the
Oh.
ship.
There
Anyway.
was something I did once where.
But I'm still
I
passed
tore
out, so you didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
this he goes over to the helm and he's like, all right, Kenku, away, and Sarah goes, translates. He goes, he looks over at Ron and he goes, Ron's like, yeah, Birdman.
Oh, right.
He goes, and then so the Kenku look over him for a second, like, and Sarah goes, looking at them doing this, and I go. And he's like, yeah, we're Aaron, guys. We're a bird person. Woo! He's like, man, me and Z will have all these secret conversations. Stay up in the morning. He goes, drinking some brewskis, it'd be great. I like Z. Z's a good guy. We're like best friends. You know we're best friends, Brockus? Me and Z, we're besties. He's like, cool. Alright, so this one, the sails are coming out, they're coming loose, and the Kinky are grabbing hold, and they're working them right now because some of the parts are still kind of broken.
Work it.
And like Rod's going like, work it, work it.
Is he actually steering with his penis?
Rod's going, I feel the love. He's going.
Why is it sticky?
He goes, I'm thinking of when I was 17 all over again. He's like,
Don't touch that steering wheel.
Oh, he's.
Is this one mine?
Notice his hands are up in the air,
think so.
Brandon.
That's why I asked, was he staring?
Don't touch the steering wheel.
That's why I asked, was he staring with his penis?
I'm trying to answer you guys about answering.
Yeah.
He's definitely.
I'm just saying,
running that big.
I'm just saying, if I walk past that steering wheel and see something that's like bird crap on there, I am not looking at it.
So at this point, as you guys are going into the water, sorry, you're already into the water. As you're going further out into the water now, you pull up anchor, and you notice roll perception checks for
We just had our boat sitting on the land.
Grim, Brockus, and Sullivan.
2. 18.
4.
Who's that one for?
And then we're
Brockus.
just
4. As you look over the side, as you and Bron look over the side, and Bron goes, "Hey, Brockus, do you notice that?
Yeah,
There's no fish."
I noticed that.
He goes, "We should probably get some weapons ready, cause there's like not even small fish. There's like I don't got the greatest vision right
History.
now."
4.
You notice that it's water.
you
You notice it's been there
No,
for a
it's not
while.
that.
you notice there's some coral down there. That seemed to be in an odd place when you're just like, "Oh, coral."
Is there a singing crab? Anyway.
Is that a sea urchin?
Anyway, as you're going along the ways, you notice that there seems to be no sea life around, and you're probably about half a mile away from the island at this point. You've been sailing probably for about a good hour or two. You're about a good half a mile away from the island now. I don't know how to measure that in nautical miles. I'm just going by like American miles at this point.
American miles. That's good. I like that, Mark. America.
Metagame, I'm going with American miles right now in my own head. So America.
Meters.
I don't know how to measure that in meters, Tanner.
I don't know.
Dear
what
God.
Meters, man. Like 1,000 meters.
1,000 meters a mile.
I don't know how many meters are in a
Just,
mile.
What the?
just continue.
Either way, it's a half mile away.
Think about it this way. In meters, when you're in Far Cry 5 and you see something that's
Tanner,
2,200 meters
Tanner,
away, do you gonna
Tanner.
walk to it or are you gonna fly to it?
I have not played Far Cry 5.
Any game with meter measurement, Mark.
Yeah, I played
Call of
before,
Duty.
I have. Okay. Anyway, you Graham and Brockus roll for perception again, and Sullivan roll perception again.
13. That's the room. 14. Brockus.
Well, that hopped over that pen. So. That is a 6, I think.
Okay.
Steven's
So,
13, 14.
Sullivan's
Yep.
sun's in his eyes, and he basically has his hood really far down at this point, going like, "I fucking hate the sun." And everyone else can actually look over, and they now see something coming really fast towards the ship.
And I'm
It's-
still passed out.
Just one more time.
Oh man.
Yeah, I did a little better this
You
time.
did a little better. You know it to be something big.
Yeah. You know what
What'd
I'm
you
rolling
roll?
for.
13.
You're really close. You know it to be. Let's see. You know it is. You know it's one of a few creatures. You know it's either an aboleth, a hydra, or a colossal squid.
Dear God.
Graham.
I'm just
Okay.
seeing shapes, apparently.
10.
No. Sorry, Sullivan
Wait,
got
would that
too
be
close.
intelligence or?
It would be intelligence, yes.
Wait. Yeah, that's a +1, so it's 14.
You got that's about the same amount. You needed a 15.
Saw a little bit more definition, but you still couldn't tell.
It's in
Uh,
4K.
No,
You switched from 1080 to 4K?
No, you went from like 720 to 1080p. So
Ah.
it was not 4K yet.
12.
12. Yeah. So it's about the same amount of information that he had. You know it to be either a aboleth, a hydra, or a colossal squid.
I'm gonna go with the first one. Just because I don't know what it is.
So at this point, does it?
Any one of them is bad.
So does anyone? Is everyone gonna try to prepare? Are they gonna?
I'm gonna draw my bow.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it's
Just,
gonna be
just
passed
knock
out.
an arrow in it. And
I just remembered something.
Okay, go for it.
Is this something to hit him with? 'Cause that would
No.
be great.
This bird goes, shit.
I use up one of my sorcery point. Well, how far exactly out is it?
It's closing in at about 60 feet.
Okay, 60 feet.
It's fairly close. It's basically within 2 regular movement turns. It's gonna make it to you.
For the heck of it, I want to cast Firebolt at it.
Okay. As you cast Firebolt at the water, it fizzes on the water.
I thought the tail was above the water.
It was not above the water. All you see is a giant shape coming towards you.
Man,
Come out of the
pretty good
water.
eyesight.
You just see like a black mass coming towards you.
It's going to attack us.
Oh, that makes sense as to why I was wanting to like.
Hey, Graham, there's a creature under the water. I pointed out to Graham.
After your grand's.
Yeah, Graham's, getting ready to fight. He has his hammer out.
Okay, so go ahead and let's roll initiative.
Okay, Brockus. 8.
Like this.
Wouldn't that be plus
You guys got
dex?
this.
13.
Wouldn't that be plus dex?
It would be it'd be your dex modifier.
Screw it.
Okay.
It,
Ah,
it
wait.
hit the side of the coaster.
So
thing.
what was it? Brockus is what?
10.
10.
Oh.
Solvin. 19. Nice.
Yeah!
6.
I got a
Who's
20.
that one?
Hold on.
Is that Grim?
10.
Oh, him and Brockus have the same
Yeah.
amount. Who has the higher dexterity modifier?
Graham.
Okay, Grim will be the one to go first.
Good luck, guys.
Graham gets a +4, and Brockus gets a
I'll be
+2.
cheering you on in my dreams.
Ron and Stabby
God.
are also going to roll. Ron. Alright, see.
I'll be leaving shortly.
Hey, if you want to go with a Sunday, let us know. It's $8.
Okay, and Stabby.
Did I tell you, Mark?
What?
Sunday.
Infinity Wars and Black Panther are going to be playing at the drive-in this weekend.
I've seen Black Panther. It's good.
I haven't seen it.
$8 for both, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I haven't seen either one, so.
$8 for both.
Double
for
feature.
2 people. I think under 7 gets in free. So,
Oh. I'm going to check that out. Thank you.
And there's a playground at that one.
yeah, there's a
Yeah.
playground there too. So, but it is kind of a play at your own risk type thing.
I gotta go get my son, yeah.
Okay.
So.
So I guess we're just going to stop right there.
Yeah.
Probably,
I'd hate to do that.
JJ's
No, you're
I
fine.
believe, too.
Yeah,
If,
so I'm,
if it was next week,
no, I got
I'd
you.
have a lot more.
Actually, that's totally fine. Anyway, without further ado, it ended a little abruptly, but hey, we ended with suspense.
I'd like to point out it's my birthday.
It's Jen's birthday!
We recorded one video. I didn't mention it once.
Hey. You
I
got
mean,
Jen-
you wore a party hat, but.
You did.
Actually, not for the video.
You did?
Remember, I took it off.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we can also show. We also got cupcakes
And the card.
and a card. Crap.
I forgot to record that, so now I'm kind of crap out of luck on that one.
What?
The Star Wars thing.
You forgot to record?
I forgot to record. We streamed it on Facebook.
Oh. Well, that's fine. I was gonna say, I thought you were like, oh, we didn't record at all. Anyway, without further ado, my name is Mark.
And I'm Steven.
I'm JJ. I'm 28.
28, guys. Woo! See you guys next time. And we will conclude with the sea monster battle. Hey, real quick, everybody.